All right. Okay, hello everybody. Okay, good morning to all of you. All right, so glad to have Jinjet. I hope you're there. Okay. All right, when teacher do activity later, make sure you're there, right? Okay, Rosma Diana. Okay, I have Alisa and have Bevis. I hope that the rest of them will wake up and join the class soon. All right. Okay. So, without further ado, teacher will going to share teacher's PowerPoint. Okay, today we are going to use, we are still in a, just to let you know, this one is, teacher is moving on to the Form 5 text already. I do not want to, because I've completed the Form 4, I've completed the songs as well as the cultural part. Okay, so definitely your whole textbook already covered. So teacher don't want to waste any more time. So teacher think that you already able to move on to the Form 5 textbook. So whatever you're looking at right now, teacher are teaching you using the Form 5 textbook. So you're not wasting your time and you're learning something which I think you are able to grasp. Okay? Yeah. So teacher will share my PowerPoint. Okay? Okay. I think you're looking at it. Right? Okay, Bevis? Can see, right? I wrote there Wednesday. Actually I planned to teach this one that day, but then at the end I decided to teach writing instead. Okay, but never mind. Okay, so you're on high-tech world. Okay, now I need all of you to freshen up. Okay, instead of me talking. All right, you will look at that photo on this page. Okay, how are they connected? Okay, look at these two photos. Look at the two photos. I'm sure you're familiar with this one because Miri is one of the station. Okay, I'm sure you're familiar with this. Okay, especially Miri. You know what is this when you look at the picture. Okay, so how are they connected? What are the similarities and differences? Just give any idea you think is similar and you think is differences. There are two picture here. You look here. Got 1,000, but I do not know. What is the dollar sign or what? Okay. Then which photo comes from? This one you have to let me know. Which photo comes from a developing country? And which from developed country. So there's a difference between this word. Okay, either you say this one, this is number 1, yeah? Okay, and this is number 2. Okay, so you tell me which one is a developing. Okay, this one is the main one. You tell teacher which one is a developing country and which one is a developed country. All right, you have to differentiate both, and then after that, if you can tell similarity, what is it? The differences between this photo, what is it? Okay, all right. So you go to class point. Okay, to kickstart your day. All right, you go to HT. I hope Jinjet is there. Okay, HTTPS class point dot app. Okay, dot app. Okay, class point dot app. Okay, so the code is 30402. 402. Okay. Alright, so to kickstart today's lesson. Okay. Oh yeah, do you need to listen to the music? Okay, please join and look at the picture, yeah? Okay, you can just tell the developing and developed country first. After that, you can you think of the similarity and the differences. Okay, just think about it, and whatever things that you think of, you can just Rosmadiana and Bevis. Okay, Jinjet, I hope that Alisa is able to enter as well. Okay, Jinjet, make sure you are in, yeah? Okay, Jinjet ready with teacher at 8:20. Wow. Okay. Okay. 38:30. Okay, good. Okay. The music is so serious. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Just kickstart lah. You can just type anything that you wanted. All right. Let's Paris. Okay. Paris already given. Number 1 is a developed country. Number 2 is a developing country. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Any similarity or what? Or differences that you would like to mention? Paris, are you able to answer again if like right now you want to type similarity and differences? If you wanted to.
Cannot.
Cannot lah. That means you only allowed to enter once, is it? Oh, okay. Even though I didn't specify how many you can enter. Never mind. Okay, good. Developing country second. Okay, good. Alright, Jinjat. In country, Dubai. Alright, is Dubai, I think you wanted to say. I think maybe you have this idea that one is in Dubai. Yeah, Dubai is a place filled with oil. Exactly. Arab, okay, it's at the, yeah, it's filled with oil. Exactly. Okay, you might have this idea. Is Dubai, alright? Dubai. Okay, good. So I have Jinjat here with me as well. Okay, I think Alisa's line is not very strong. Alisa, if you couldn't enter the class point, you can just type your whatever question that teacher going to ask you next at the chat box, okay? All right, don't worry. I will look at the chat box and I will read it. All right, so I close the mission. All right, let's look at the answer. Okay, so far so good. You are able to identify which one is develop, which one is developing. Okay, that's a different. Okay, so make sure you know these two words. Okay, so this is the answer given. Okay, can I have Bevis? Can you read the photos?
Yes. The photos are connected by petrol. The main picture is a refinery where petrol is produced, and the smaller photo is refined petrol being sold. The main similarity is that they are both connected to petrol. There are major differences because the main photo is of a technically advanced place, whereas the smaller photo is a place that does not look technically advanced. The main photo is from a developed country, while the smaller one is from a developing country.
Yeah. Okay, I think that too you understand. So one is it that is the one that produce. Okay, the refinery is called refinery, to produce the petrol. But else the developing country just receive it and they just sell. Okay, so that's the difference between developed and developing country. Okay, let's go on. Okay, yeah. So this is what I want to inform you. All right. Okay, so the next one. Okay, let's look here. So we go to the next one. What problems are faced? Okay, think about it. What problems are faced by the people living in a developing country? You already identify, right? This one is developed. This is the one developing. Okay, you can imagine which country. All right, normally it's the third world country. All right, they are developing countries, means like they normally have to receive things from other countries, right? They don't have the resources. Okay, so how can technology improve their life? All right, first you think of the problem faced by the people. Think of it, those that are staying in the third world country. All right, what are the problem faced? Do they have, you see, right, us, we already facing with internet connection, right? With internet connection problem, we already have a lot of, like, we couldn't go online or this thing. So the other country, the developing country, even worse. Okay, so you can think about that, and you think of what problem they faced and how can technology improve their life. Okay, just write what you want to write. Okay, I just want to let you start thinking. Okay, type your answers. What problem you think they face? Okay, the third world country. Do you think they able to enjoy the water that we have? what you are enjoying now, do you think they are able to enjoy it? Okay, the quality of the water, the quality of the air, the transportation. Think about that. What problems are faced by the people living in a developing country? Okay, actually, our interior here, we are considered developing. Okay, we are not developed yet. The city, in city per se, we are developing. You can see some places there are a lack of a lot of things, right? Mm. They need to use generator. Then they how to say, they have to buy mineral water. Okay, what happened to them? Okay, just think about us in Marudi. It's some sort similar to this the developing country. Yeah, we are just a small place area, but on a whole country, I think Malaysia is quite developed. Okay, we have twin tower. Our transportation is quite well. The system. Okay. Okay. Yes. Just give a few. Should be fine. Okay. How can technology improve their life? Wow, deep thought. Okay. Then we come to the real life situation. Okay. Uh, we are moving into high tech world. Our theme today, the title, high tech world. Okay. I think by studying remote, we are studying online, right? It's called we're studying remotely, so you can see that technology play a major role. Without technology, I don't think so. Right now, I can no teach you online. Without all this gadget, it's tough for me to even conduct this lesson with all of you. Yes? Nobody answer yet? Come on. Just give a problem and how technology improved your life. No answer yet? Okay. Come on. Oh, so long, you think. Deep thought. All lazy to type. Come on, come on. Please type your answer. What problems are faced by the people living in a developing country? And how can technology improve their lives? Okay? Come on, Elisa, Mavis, Ginget. Hey, Alisa, if you cannot type, please type at the chat box, yeah? Teacher is looking at the chat box as well. Yes? Hey, Mavis, are you typing? Come on. Okay, I give you 1 more minute. 5. Okay, 1 more minute. All right. Finally. Okay. The rest of you, please type, yeah? All right. Yes. Developing countries such as India facing the problem not having clear water. Yeah. Okay, to drink and not enough power to be used. Yes. All right. I have not been to India, but indeed, the water is not very clean. So normally, if to avoid like having food poisoning or diarrhea, you have to be very careful with the eatery place that you chose. Okay, then they have not enough power. Most probably, certain place they won't have electricity, so they can use the solar power to generate the power. Okay, and use the technology to act as filter to filter the water before being drunk by the citizens. Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay. Let's have others. Okay. Do I have others to write your answers? Ay, shucks. What happened? I exit. Okay. Uh. All right. I think the rest of you. All right. Either you screenshot or what? Okay. Okay. I'm not sure whether you can still enter. Is it the same one or what? Okay. Never mind. Okay. So Bevis have answered. Okay. So now we move on to the next one. All right. Look at here. So I when I prepared this one, they come together with the comment. Okay, since I only have Bevis. So Bevis, can you help teacher to read this?
Yes, they probably have no electricity. Access to electricity would make lighting and cooking easier. They have no
Mm,
running water in their homes and probably need to collect water from a well. Easy
mm.
access to water would make doing the laundry easier as well as cooking, bathing, etc.
Okay. So the basic necessity like electric and water, they are lack of it. Therefore, they will have problem with it. So they need to collect water from a well, and then after that, I do not know all of whether you have experienced that when teacher went to the interior, because of no electricity, they have to use generator. They will only on their generator when the sky turn dark. Most probably they'll start the generator about like 6 o'clock, and then by 12 o'clock, it's good enough. They on it for 6 hours. Some of it they just on until like 10 o'clock. Once they sleep, they off the generator. So it's like really hot and stuffy. And then after that, because they have no electricity, their fridge, all right, they cannot really store their food in the fridge. So most of the time they have to use like canned food, and then it's like either they do the smoke. If they catch a lot of fish, they will smoke it. If they don't smoke it, they will make it into what do you call that? They'll put salt into it. Kasam. Okay, that's the word. Okay, I do not know it in English, but they preserved the meat. Okay, in order so that it will last longer. Okay, that's their life. Okay, now this one I think is easier. So now, where does electricity comes from? Match the types of power with the methods used to produce it. Just now, Bevis mentioned solar system. Okay. So Bevis somehow already kickstart the idea that there is such power beside electricity. Okay, now there are a lot more here. So I hope that you all can just match it. I think this is quite easy. You match it and see whether it's correct or not. Okay, all of you are science students. I believe you'll be able to do it. Okay? Okay, you have solar power, wind power, hydroelectric power, which we have it in Sarawak, Bakun. Okay, then we have nuclear power, then fossil fuel power, and geothermal power. All right. Okay, some of you are familiar with it because it's being used in Malaysia. Okay, some are not. Then A, by capturing sunlight. B, by burning oil, coal, or gas. C, by splitting uranium atoms. D, by using running or falling water. E, by using the movement of the air. F, by using steam from under the ground. Okay? All right. Okay, see how well you all know about all these power resources. Okay? These are natural. Okay? Natural resources that God has provided. Okay. All right. Okay. Anyone? Okay. Just slide drawing. Just draw. Then you can Submit. Come on, Ginjet. Alisa and Rosmadiana. Oh, Barry is here. I hope Barry is added. Barry, please join the studio, yeah? So that you can help teacher with the teaching this lesson. Okay, where is it? It's here. Okay, found it. Okay. Right, okay, I think Barry have joined. Yeah, okay, good. Alright, I hope Alisa is able to maybe can write there 1A, 3D. Okay, Alisa? Okay, wait for one more. Okay, teacher download first. Alright, Ginjet. Awesome. Oh, Barry first. I thought I have to wait for Barry. What happened to Barry's? Yeah, Barry's is here. Great. Okay, all four submitted. Okay, let's have a look. Save for review. Okay. Alright, solar power. Let's look at solar power. Okay, solar power. Yeah, capturing sunlight. I think this is I marked the first and the last lah. Geothermal. Yeah, geothermal indeed is about steam. Normally they will use it where the place is you have volcano. Okay, or volcanic place lah, where they are using steam from under the ground to produce the power. Okay, not all the place can use all this power, yeah. Okay, and then wind power, of course, is by the air movement. Okay, normally if they build this one, they will have to build it on top of the hill or have to be some place where it's clear. Okay, I have seen this when I went to Australia, where they use the turbine, where the whole lot of the mountain they built this windmill. Do you call that windmill to generate the power? Okay, and then of course hydroelectric. Malaysia are using it because our place is full of waterfall. We have a lot of rivers, so we are able to do that. This is hydropower, and then nuclear power. This one only certain countries they are using it. All right, where they have this reactor. Okay, because it's quite dangerous to build this nuclear power. Okay, the nuclear power station, and then of course fossil fuel power, burning all this petroleum, all those. Okay, so yes, excellent. I think all of you are able to get it right. Okay, let's see. So the pattern is like that. I see all the pattern correct. Okay, Rasmatiana also got it right. Okay, yeah, this is from Barry. Yeah, correct. Okay, so I think all of you from science class, definitely you are somehow, see, Jinjet also got it all right. Okay, able to grasp the idea. So next time you can write all this different type. But if you are concerning Malaysia, we are using hydroelectric power. Okay, solar power also. Okay, hydroelectric power, solar power. All right, so the nuclear, the wind and geothermal is not so. All right, so this one will be the answer. Okay. All right, teacher go by ABC. Okay, but I have already discussed with you. All right, just to double. All right, okay, let's go on. This is our main one. So before you look at it, all right, I do not know why I put slide drawing. Okay, I want you to listen to the text first. Listen. The listening thing is here. Okay, you listen to it first. Okay, listen. I'll let you listen to it.
Unit 11. Reading. Powered by play. It's a typical Saturday afternoon. You're listening to music on your MP3 player. Your sister's surfing the web. Perhaps your parents are watching TV. Later, you try to text your friends to make arrangements for the evening, but your mobile phone's not working. You forgot to charge it. No problem. Just plug it in and it's ready to use. And then, disaster! Because of roadworks in the area, your electricity has been disconnected. For the next hour or two, you're twiddling your thumbs. How annoying. Welcome to the world of disadvantaged communities. Areas that have no access to public utilities such as electricity are known as off-grid. You may have been off-grid while camping, for example, but while that can be a fun adventure, living off-grid permanently is not. In many African countries, large parts of the population are living off-grid with no access to electricity. Over 1.3 billion people worldwide do not have access to electricity. They are forced to use kerosene lamps and wood-burning stoves in their homes.
Unit 11.
Right?
Reading.
Wait.
Powered.
Okay, move to the next one. Okay.
Unit 11.
You may have been off-grid while camping, for example, but while that can be a fun adventure, living off-grid permanently is wide, do not have access to electricity. They are forced to use kerosene lamps and wood-burning stoves in their homes. In fact, breathing in the fumes from one kerosene lamp is the same as smoking 2 packets of cigarettes a day. Solar technology can deal with some of these problems by converting light from the sun into energy. Another solution, though currently on a smaller scale, is kinetic energy. The term is derived from the Greek word kinesis, meaning motion. From planets to atoms, all moving things have kinetic energy. It is energy that is possessed by an object due to its motion. The heavier something is and the faster it moves, the more kinetic energy it has. Using this law of physics, the company Uncharted Play developed the socket, a special football that combines play and technology to generate electricity. It stores it into a battery, which gives families in developing countries a power source for lighting and cooking to replace kerosene lamps and wood-burning stoves. Uncharted Play have also produced a lamp that can be...
Okay, move on to the next one.
Unit 11.
Okay. Wait. Here.
Unit 11. Read.
Dozens of these lamps can be charged from a single socket. Children living in community...
Yeah.
Socket. Dozens of these lamps can be charged from a single socket. Children living in communities that are off-grid can play with a single socket ball as a team and still have their own personal light for reading and homework each night. Energy is essential for people's well-being. In developing countries, technology can create clean energy that improves people's quality of life and also protects the environment.
All right. Okay, so that's the end. This one is about power by play. Okay. If you realize that this power is not being mentioned in our previous activity, this one is kinetic power, and actually they're using this ball. This ball is like a football. Okay, so the children will play with the ball, and they'll play the ball, and it generates electricity. So powered by play. That's why the title powered by play. Okay, you have read. I mean, not read. You have listened to it one time, and then there are 6 missing sentences. Okay, let's look at the missing sentences right now before you proceed with the answer.
Unit 11.
Okay. Okay, now this will be the answer. Okay. All right. Why I put so many slides? Okay. All right. So let's have there are 2 of you right with me. Yes, great. Okay. Can I have 1, 2, 3, 4? Can I have Barry to read A, B, C, D, and Bevis to read E, F, G? Okay.
These, however, are harmful to environment and kill nearly 2 million people a year. It is also very difficult to have them installed in places where the people would rather use the land for planting crops. Inside it, there is a mechanism that captures the energy from the rolling and bouncing that occurs during a football game. For you, a lack of electricity is a temporary inconvenience, but for many people in developing countries, it is a way of life.
However, this
Barry?
solution is
Bevis.
generally too expensive for communities in the developing world. Just 30 minutes of play can generate enough electrical powers for 3 hours of light. You wish they would hurry up and finish because it's now dark and you can't.
All right. Now dark and you can't wait. Now dark, G, right? Now dark and you can't, you can't even read a book to pass the time. All right. So there are something missing. So the down here, you can't read. You can't even read a book to pass the time. So what I want you to do is, why I do slide drawing, I want you all to underline, okay? Underline right now lah. You just underline important keywords here. Okay, underline first, important keywords, and then you send before we look back at the text again. Okay, so I want you to screenshot, if can you screenshot and underline. All right, because later on when you move to the first, second, and third, you realize that teacher have put their slide drawing, because I want you to insert the alphabet later. Is it your answer is C, your answer is D, or your answer is E? Okay, this means I want you to screenshot this one so that you have the text with you. All right, you have the text with you. Okay, you screenshot, okay. All right, so you underline first all the keywords that you think it will be underline and just send. Right, I want you to get connected with the text. All right, this time round the way teacher did it is different. Normally I will put all the option at the side and then you will read and then you will do, but I want you all to practice underlining. You underline it and underline the keywords so that later when you listen to it again, I hope that it will help you better, because the text that you're receiving is getting tougher. Okay, like this one is something that kinetic energy. You know about kinetic energy, but you didn't know that there are such technology going on. All right, where they created a football. No, not really a football. They call it a ball. It's like like football games like that, where they bounce, 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 bounce. Then it actually create energy. Okay, so it's something new to all of us. Okay, I just want you to read and to underline. Okay, okay. This, however, okay, get in touch with the linking word. If you're using however, it's a contrast idea. Okay, however, are harmful to the environment and kill nearly 2 million people a year. Okay, then B. It is also very difficult to have them installed in places where the people would rather use the land for planting crops. Okay? All right, then the next one. Inside it, there is a mechanism that captures the energy from the rolling and bouncing that occurs during a football game. For you, a lack of electricity is a temporary inconvenience, but for many people in developing countries is a way of life. Then E, using however again is a contrast idea. However, the solution is generally too expensive for communities in the developing country, developing world. Then F, just 30 minutes of play can generate enough electrical power for 3 hours of light. Then G, you wish they would hurry up and finish because it's now dark and you can't even read a book to pass the time. Okay? All right. So this one I just need you to get connected with the text. Okay, if you have completed, underline. Okay, you can just hang in. Okay, yes, good. Previous already done it. Okay, I just need you to underline. This one, no discussion. Is what you want to underline, is what you want to remember. Okay? When you do your exam later, please make sure you don't leave your paper blank. Blank in the sense like very clean like that. Okay? connect with your questions. Either you underline, you highlight, okay, make notes, something like that. Okay, come on. All right, I give you until 5 minutes, so that you can get connected with the text. Okay, where is Jinjat? Okay, 2%. Okay. All right, Rasma Diana already. Okay, good. Okay, can you screenshot, yeah? Screenshot and then look at it. Okay, I tried this for the first time. I'm actually thinking how about doing this exercise with you. Okay, yeah. So yeah, this is what I tried to do. Okay. Okay. After this one, I have to delete this part. If not, I cannot come here. Okay. Okay. I think. All right. I'm going closer. Okay. I think this is not that important. So teacher is going to delete. Wait. I need to delete this so that afterward I can come back to here. Okay. I escape first. Keep. Okay. Wait. I need to delete this slide drawing. Okay. Let me see. All right. Okay. Okay. Now, okay, I know what I want to do already. Okay. Now, okay. Listen, class.
Unit 11.
Wait. Let me explain first. Okay. Now, right. Have you screenshot just now the Bevis? Did you screenshot this part?
You mean I already.
You screenshot. Yeah. I hope your screenshot. Yeah. Your screenshot, because teacher going to
Unit 11.
teacher going to let it play. Then after that, you try to fill in number 1 and number 2. What's the answer? Is it A or B or C or D or E or G or F or G? Okay. All right. You go and listen to it again, and then you try to fill in the A B C D F G. Then later on, teacher will go back to the slide drawing, and you just fill in your answers. Okay. I hope that you all have this one, print screen. All right, either you screenshot or you print screen. Okay. All right, depending on what devices you are using. Okay, so that you have this options with you. All right. Okay. So you're gonna listen to it and
Unit
try to fill in the blank. Okay.
Unit 11. Reading.
Powered by play. It's a typical Saturday afternoon. You're listening to music on your MP3 player. Your sister's surfing the web. Perhaps your parents are watching TV. Later, you try to text your friends to make arrangements for the evening, but your mobile phone's not working. You forgot to charge it. No problem. Just plug it in and it's ready to use. And then, disaster! Because of roadworks in the area, your electricity has been disconnected. For the next hour or two, you're twiddling your thumbs. How annoying. Welcome to the world of disadvantaged communities. Areas that have no access to public utilities such as electricity are known as off-grid. You may have been off-grid while camping, for example, but while that can be a fun adventure, living off-grid permanently is not. In many African countries, large parts of the population are living off-grid with no access to electricity. Over 1.3 billion people worldwide do not have access to electricity. They are forced to use kerosene lamps and wood-burning stoves in their homes.
Unit 11.
Right. Wait. Okay. I thought I put wait. I thought I put across slide. Wait. Okay, wait. Okay, hopefully it's working.
Unit 11. Reading. Unit 11. Reading.
Powered.
Yeah, it's not working. Okay, never mind. Okay. I do not know why. Sometimes it can go across slide. Sometimes it just don't work. That's bad. Okay, I try this one and see. Okay.
Unit 11.
Okay, it's not working. Okay, never mind. So teacher will copy and paste. And he's not going to play across slide. Play in background. Is it play in background? Okay, let's see. Okay, let's see whether it works or not.
Unit 11. Reading.
Okay.
Powered by.
Okay. Now
Unit
can.
11.
Okay, listen to it again.
Reading.
Powered by play. It's a typical Saturday afternoon. You're listening to music on your MP3 player. Your sister's surfing the web. Perhaps your parents are watching TV. Later, you try to text your friends to make arrangements for the evening, but your mobile phone's not working. You forgot to charge it. No problem. Just plug it in and it's ready to use. And then, disaster! Because of roadworks in the area, your electricity has been disconnected. For the next hour or two, you're twiddling your thumbs. How annoying. Welcome to the world of disadvantaged communities. Areas that have no access to public utilities such as electricity are known as off-grid. You may have been off-grid while camping, for example, but while that can be a fun venture, living off-grid permanently is not. In many African countries, large parts of the population are living off-grid with no access to electricity. Over 1.3 billion people worldwide do not have access to electricity. They are forced to use kerosene lamps and...
Right? Not working again. Hi. Okay. Alright. So they are forced to use kerosene lamps. Okay. Wait. Alright. So I do not know what happened today. So teacher will have to copy and click lah. Yeah, so teacher will let you listen to it again. No, not the
Unit
not the
11.
11.
Reading.
Where's my cursor?
Unit 11.
Okay, we're going to go to
Unit
the third one.
11. Reading.
Over 1.3 billion people worldwide do not have access to electricity. They are forced to use kerosene lamps and wood-burning stoves in their homes. In fact, breathing in the fumes from one kerosene lamp is the same as smoking 2 packets of cigarettes a day. Solar technology can deal with some of these problems by converting light from the sun into energy. Another solution, though currently on a smaller scale, is kinetic energy. The term is derived from the Greek word kinesis, meaning motion. From planets to atoms, all moving things have kinetic energy. It is energy that is possessed by an object due to its motion. The heavier something is and the faster it moves, the more kinetic energy it has. Using this law of physics, the company Uncharted Play developed the socket. a special football that combines play and technology to generate electricity. It stores it into a battery, which gives families in developing countries a power source for lighting and cooking to replace kerosene lamps and wood-burning stoves. Uncharted
Unit 11. Reading.
cooking to replace kerosene lamps and wood-burning stoves. Uncharted Play have also produced a lamp that can be used as a normal tabletop lamp or as a torch. The lamp is charged by attaching it to the socket. Dozens of these lamps can be charged from a single socket. Children living in communities that are off-grid can play with a single socket ball as a team and still have their own personal light for reading and homework each night. Energy is essential for people's well-being. In developing countries, technology can create clean energy that improves people's quality of life and also protects the environment.
All right. Okay, teacher going to go backward. Okay, because the next one I think will be the answer. Or okay, all right. So I explain to you again so that you have a clearer idea, all right, of what it is all about. Okay, you're not going to do the slide things first lah. Okay. Okay, if you look here, all right, this paragraph, it starts off is an introduction. I just marking my Form 5 students, very sad. I've keep on reminding that don't straight away go to the point that the question asks. You have to have introduction and conclusion. Most of my students, they just give me 3 paragraphs without the introduction, without the conclusion. So their organization marks will go down. Okay? Will be deducted. So you see, this actually is the intro. Actually, they are wanted to talk about kinetic energy. If you realize that the main topic today, they are trying to tell you about kinetic energy, kinetic power. But before it start, they give you this scenario. They say, imagine, all right, you want to do something with your mobile phone. Then suddenly, you forgot to charge it. You see here, you forgot to charge it. Then no problem. Just plug it in and it's ready to use, correct? Okay, no problem. Yeah, you plug it in, you can still use your mobile phone. But then what happened? Disaster. See, exclamation mark. Because of road work, okay, your electricity has been disconnected. So for the next 2 hours, you are twiddling your thumb. Means like, you want to type something, but you couldn't do it. Okay? So the end is how annoying. So, okay, so for this part, okay, you listen properly. Okay, I do not know what gadget you're using. Okay, which one do you think will fit well? Okay, remember the situation? And the thing is, how annoying. Is it A or not? These, however, are harmful to the environment and kill nearly 2 million people. B, it is also very difficult to have them installed in places where the people would rather use the land for planting crops. Then C, inside, is there a mechanism that captured the energy from the rolling and bouncing that occur during a football game? D, for you, a lack of electricity is a temporarily inconvenient, but for many people in developing countries, is a way of life. E, however, this solution is generally too expensive for communities in the developing country. F, just 30 minutes of play can generate enough electrical power for 3 hours of light. G, you wish they would hurry up and finish because it's now dark and you can't even read a book to pass the time. Okay, so you listen to my option and you try to answer. Okay, I hope you get it. Okay, I've read through the whole thing. I hope you are able to answer for number 1. And then you move to the next paragraph. Welcome to the world of disadvantaged community. So you see, welcome to the world of disadvantaged community. So the focus, yesterday we did the activity where you need to underline the topic sentence. All right, and the rest of it is most probably is elaboration and explanation. So this one, it is going to concentrate on disadvantaged community. And then of course the rest of it most probably will be the elaboration or the explanation. So areas that have no access to public utilities, such as electricity, are known as off-grid. You may have been off-grid while camping, for example, but while that can be a fun adventure, living off-grid permanently is not. So you see, now you look at the contrast. Okay, so which one are you going to choose? Are you going to choose A? These, however, are harmful to the environment and kill nearly 2 million people a year. B, it is also very difficult to have them in store in places where the people would rather use the land for planting crops. C, inside, there is a mechanism that captured the energy from the rolling and bouncing that occurs during a football game. D, for you, a lack of electricity is a temporarily inconvenient, but for many people in developing country is a way of life. E, however, this solution is generally too expensive for communities in the developing countries. F, just 30 minutes of play can generate enough electrical power for 3 hours of light. Then G, you wish they would hurry up and finish because it's now dark and you can't even read a book to pass the time. Okay, now, all right, you have listened to my reading. Okay, I hope you can choose A, B, C, G. Okay, Bevis and Barry, can you all choose the answer? Can or not? Are you able to
Do I need
listen
to
to my
write in
reading?
a slide drawing?
Yeah, you need to write. Is it A, B, C, or G? Able to do that? Can?
Yes.
Yes, okay, I try now, because the thing is a lot of things. I do not know how to put it in the PowerPoint, so I read it to all of you. Okay, so I hope you all can do it. I just give a few minutes lah. So I start the slide drawing. You just put in the alphabet of the answer. Okay, I read the answer again. Okay, after this one, I will just read the option. All right, is it this? A, This, however, are harmful to the environment and kill nearly 2 million people a year. B, it is also very difficult to have them in store in places where the people would rather use the land for planting crops. Okay, I think I can go to the option actually.
Unit
I
11.
don't want.
Reading.
Okay, I think I can go to the option. But if I go to the option, you all cannot see the text. Never mind. Okay, so C. Inside it, there is a mechanism that captured the energy from the rolling and bouncing that occurs during a football game. Then D. For you, a lack of electricity is a temporarily inconvenient, but for many people in developing countries, is a way of life. Then E, however, this solution is generally too expensive for communities in the developing world. F, just 30 minutes of play can generate enough electrical power for 3 hours of light. G, you wish they will hurry up and finish because it's now dark and you can't even read a book to pass the time. Okay? Alright, let's see the answer correct or not. Actually, it's quite obvious the answer. Okay, let's see. All right, Barry and Bevis. All right, I hope those that with me like Alisa, Rosmadiana, and Jinjat are able to grasp what is happening. Okay, all right, G and D. Yeah, actually the answer is G and D. Okay, okay, all right. Okay, I move on Okay. Okay, I hope you're able to see what I'm trying to do now. Okay, yeah. So you see, this one is about the thing spoil, right? So G is actually you wish they will hurry up and finish because it's now dark and you can't even read a book to pass the time. Then you give the word how annoying. It has to be something annoying. Then D is talking about community. So the answer will be D for you. A lack of electricity is temporarily inconvenient, but for some people in developing country, it's a way of life. Imagine you don't have electricity just for maybe 2 hours, but these people, they are living with it, like what I mentioned in the interior that I visited. All right, this is a way of life. Every day they're going to go through life like that. They use generator. and only maybe 6 o'clock they start the generator. After that, after they finish doing their work, maybe they just on for 2 hours or 3 hours. Okay, then they will switch it off. All right. Okay, so we go to the next one. Okay, the next one. All right, the next one is this part. Okay, I will do slide drawing. Okay, so this one is regarding, in fact, breathing in the fume from one kerosene lamp is the same as smoking 2 packets of cigarettes a day. So look at the effect. Okay, if you look at this part, the paragraph before that, okay, you see the paragraph before that, in many African countries, they're talking about Africa now, large part of the population are living off grid, so with no access to electricity. So over 1.3 billion people worldwide, now they're talking worldwide, do not have access to electricity. They are forced to burn kerosene lamp and wood burning stoves. Okay, this is what's happening in the reality. So then after that, they come up with you're supposed to fill in the sentence. Then in fact, they give you the fact. You see, breathing in the fume from one kerosene lamp is the same as smoking. Okay, smoking 2 packets of cigarettes a day. Imagine that. Okay, so what is going to happen actually? What the message they want to convey? Then you move to the next one is about solar technology. Okay, converting light from the sun. Okay, then they give you the another solution, though currently on a small scale, is kinetic energy. So this one, what is the main idea they're trying to say about this one for number 4? Okay, basically it touched on kinetic energy already. So you see number 4, which one fits in well. Then the last one, using the law of physics, the company Uncharted Play developed the socket, a special football that combines play and technology to generate electricity. Okay, then it goes, it stores into a battery with the family of in developing country a power source for light and cooking. Okay, so I think this one also, if you read my option, you'll be able to find out. Okay, I'm going to do the slide drawing and you while you listen to my option. Okay, all right, listen to the option. So just now G and D taken. Now I read A. This, however, are harmful to the environment and kill nearly 2 million people a year. Okay, B. It is also very difficult to have them installed in places where the people would rather use the land for planting crops. C. Inside it, there is a mechanism that captures the energy from the rolling and bouncing that occurs during a football game. Okay, I'm going to skip D. Go E. However, this solution is generally too expensive for community in the developing country. F. Just 30 minutes of play can generate enough electricity power for 3 hours of light. Okay? All right. So you pick your choice. I've explained and you pick your choice. Okay? I think at the end, only my two precious students with me able to follow. Okay, I hope the rest of you, even after that, you can look back at the option and slowly do it, yeah? Okay? All right. Yes. So the answer is number 3. A. Okay, it's talking about millions of people that died because of that. Okay? Because they are burning kerosene lamp and the wood, which is very harmful. Then this one, F. Yeah, you're talking about, F. Let's see, the last one, 5C. Wait. F. This is the one. Barry got it right. E, not F. F is just 30 minutes of play can generate enough electricity. Whereas this one is number 4. The answer is E. However, this solution is generally too expensive for community in the developing world. Okay, it's talking about solar energy. Then later on, it go down to kinetic energy. Because solar energy, you need to install it. Okay, but it's kind of expensive. Even Malaysia, I think if you want to install it, it will take about 1,000 over ringgit. Okay, to install the solar panel. Okay, yeah. So E is the answer for this one. It's too expensive, therefore they go down to use the kinetic energy. Then C, they give you number 5. C is inside there's a mechanism that capture the energy rolling and bouncing that occur during the football game. Okay, then we go to the last one. Okay, the last one, number 6. Okay, number 6. Okay, so we have used up. Okay, number 6. See what is the answer. Still with the company, Uncharted Play have now produced a lamp that can be used, no more using kerosene, can be used as a normal table lamp, a tabletop lamp, or as a torch. The lamp is charged by attaching it to the socket. Okay, let's see. So we left B. It is also very difficult to have them installed in places where the people would rather use the land for planting crops. Then you have F. Just 30 minutes of play can generate enough energy, electrical power for 3 hours of light. So you only left B and F. The rest all chosen. Okay. B, it is also very difficult to have them installed in places where the people would rather use the land for planting crops. Or F, just 30 minutes of play can generate electricity for 3 hours of light. Okay, I think this is very obvious, right? Yeah, Romastiana, able to get it F. Okay, good. Okay, don't worry. In the actual exam, you're going to have the paper review because we are teaching online. Therefore, there's this limitation. So teacher need to think of way how to make you answer this question. So teacher decided to let you listen to the text and listen to my reading and try to answer. Okay? All right. So today I think you have learned quite a lot. You learn about off-grid. You learn about this another type of energy given to certain part of the world. Okay. I do not know. I have not seen this football. Okay. I do not know how real is this technology going on. Okay. Definitely Malaysia we don't have that. Okay. All right. Did I close? All right. I think have I closed the response? Yes. I closed the response. Yeah. Okay. So this is the ending already 9:30. Okay. So sorry. Teacher have
Unit
to. Okay. I give you the answer. Okay. This is number 1. This is number 2, 3. This is 4. Okay. 5 and 6. So B is not being used. All right. So yeah, that's the end of our lesson. Okay. Yeah. So teacher need to go to the next class. So thank you very much. Okay. I thank Barry and Bevis for being with teacher and Rosma Diana for faithfully joining. All right. For answering, trying your best to join the class. I hope that Ginjet and Alyssa, anything you can just type at the chat box and then teacher will reply you. All right. So there's no homework for today. All I want you to do is to focus on the writing that I have given you. So far, only 2 students have submitted. I hope that those that have not tried, please do so. So if there's any mistake, I can inform you before you do the exam questions. Okay, so that's all for today. Thank you. All right, bye-bye.